do that one more time for you. If I grab the belt, you can see the alternator rocking. Yes, the 1998 Sea Ray 215 Express Cruiser. So it looks like I'm keeping this boat. I originally had put it up for sale, but then the boat I was gonna buy, deal fell through on. So I'm gonna hang on to this one until I get another boat, because I don't want to go boatless, right? But then I have it out yesterday and it started making a pretty good rattling noise. And check this out. Wonder if this is a common problem with these Mercruiser 350s. See if I can show you this. Not sure how the lighting will come out, but sounded like maybe an alternator going bad, making noise, or a bad pulley, rattling noise. But then I grabbed the belt and check this out. I don't know if you can see that alternator. Do that one more time for you. If I grab the belt, you can see the alternator rocking. But it looks like the bottom bracket actually has a hairline crack and is broken. I want to say these brackets are kind of skimpy. It looks like definitely Mercruiser specific stuff, but a little skimpy for this. And it'd be nice if they were heavier duty aluminum brackets. But let me pop this off. We'll weld that, get that fixed up. 5/8 on the tensioner here, and then I was looking on the back of it. Looks like it just has this little can opener looking gear thing in there, spur gear. We'll try to spin that. Boom. All right, yeah, that's a great system. Look how easy that is to set your tension. Should be good enough to roll it off the water pump. Oh, before messing with this alternator, make sure your battery switch is off, which mine's all the way off, or disconnect your battery terminals so you don't spark an arc. And boom, yeah, look at that. That is broken clean off. Definitely could be heavier duty, so we're gonna have to fab this up, and there we go. See, not much was really holding that alternator on, just the upper bracket, so that certainly would have fatigued and cracked. Who knows if it already could have a hairline crack in it from all that. The alternator sounds okay. This is what boat life is really about. If you ain't buried down in your engine compartment, always fixing things and tinkering with stuff, then you ain't living the true boat life. Let's get this fixed up. I chamfered the edges out so I can get some penetration. We'll get that straight, and then we'll add some extra bracing to it. All right, hit that with the grinder, got decent penetration, and she's cleaned up, but that's certainly going to break again, I would be willing to bet. So we get some metal to brace this up. I'm curious, comment down below and let me know if you've had this same thing happen to you on a Mercruiser before, because I'm going to say with the design of this, it's probably a pretty common failure. That's a long span for this steel to be rocking back and forth. And of course it's stamped, so it makes it much more rigid on this shaft, but this part's not, doesn't have any contour. So here's the plan. I grabbed a couple valves out of my junk drawer here, junk steel, and then out of my small spacer drawer, all sorts of different spacers in there. I have this, and then we're gonna need a longer bolt too, which it was 3/8 by 16 threads, so I'll have to put the size on that, but I'm thinking something like this length will do. And then we'll go something like spacing that out a little bit and taking these and putting them on a slight angle, running over to here to give it some rigidity. It's gonna look real backyard. Of course, these are very hardened steel, so liable to crack, but we're not gonna be putting bending loads on them. They're actually gonna be used as cross bracing, so should work okay. Oh, look at that. I guess the exhaust valves are much harder than the intake. Makes sense. Oh, or not. There it goes. Think that'll work good. looks good. I didn't line them up perfectly, but that is gonna stay strong, I guarantee it. And that's dried and painted. Oh, still a little sticky, but ready to slap it on. This bracket's kind of cool because somebody in the future might see it and be like, what the heck? All right, with the belt tight and the bracket back on, let's see how our flex is pushing on the belt. All right, much better. Still a little bit of flex though. You can see the power steering pump flexes as well. Going back to my original statement, I just think that these brackets aren't very heavy duty, but that is much better than it was before. And there's the fix. If anybody looks down there, they're gonna see those rods just welded on there, which, yeah, it actually looks kind of hack, but it'll work. Decided to take the jet ski out for a rip on the river, and I just stopped by this place. This old thermal power generation station that I did a few videos on. I'll plug those up in the corner if you haven't seen them before. But this is all that's left. They've been demolishing this for well over a year now, and it's crazy to think that, I don't know, 6 months ago, 8 months ago, I was crawling inside of these steam turbines, and now this is all that's left. You got 2 turbines there and 2 turbines there. So it's down, you can see the basement's fully exposed now, and that huge concrete structure surrounding these, it's just really, really neat looking. I don't know how well this camera does it justice, but, and of course the basement has been dug out down to the foundation here. And yeah, I could go walk down there, but I'm actually wearing flip-flops right now, so I'm not gonna do that. But get all that rebar. I guess they go through quite a bit of this chisel paste. Never even heard of this stuff, but makes sense. They use it on these demolition chisels. And well, it's like, come on, you got this one laying out, getting dirt and crud inside of it, but it's some pretty thick fortified grease. Seems like good stuff. Doesn't stink though. Doesn't stink like wheel bearing grease or anything.